Thousands of protesters have taken to the streets of Thailand, their hands in a three-finger salute, a symbol of resistance borrowed from the Hunger Games. The protesters are calling for a new constitution, the protection of human rights, and the total dissolution of the current government. These demonstrations present a serious threat to the government of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha. The former general, who led the 2014 coup and went on to rewrite the constitution, extending powers of the army and the monarchy over his half-decade rule. Protests were sparked earlier this year when the government dissolved a main opposition party following the widely disputed election in 2019 and gained momentum in June following the abduction of a vocal government critic.
Tens of thousands of young Thais have been taking to the streets of the capital Bangkok and more recently holding demonstrations in other cities around the kingdom. Protesters accused Thai authorities of arranging for the activists to be kidnapped, a charge denied by the police and government officials. Police have responded by firing water cannons and arresting dozens of protesters. The political standoff surfaced after Thailand's March 2019 elections, which brought 5 years of military rule to an end. Since the 2014 coup that toppled the elected government of Yingluck Shinawatra, Thailand had been ruled by a military junta that installed General Prayut Chan-o-cha as Prime Minister.
Inspired by Hong Kong, students are taking on a military-backed government and a once untouchable monarchy.
That is determined to keep Thailand stable, conservative, and with the monarchy and military at the very top.
Your Majesty, sir, these people love you, but what do you say to the protesters who've been on the streets who want reform?
I have no comment. We love them all the same. We love them all the same. We love them all the same.
Is there any room for compromise, sir?
Thank you.
Oh, Thailand is a land of compromise.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. We love Thai people, no matter what. And this country is peaceful. I love it. I'm very happy. This is the real love, and you can see, right?
Prime Minister Prayut has meanwhile rejected the protesters' demands for him to step down. He cited the incident involving the Queen's motorcade to justify an emergency decree banning gatherings of more than 5 people in Bangkok. The order also enforces a nationwide ban on broadcasting or publishing news and information that incites public fear.
The objective behind this order is because we receive information from intelligence units concerned that parts of the content and distorted information have been used and disseminated to cause confusion and instigation, causing an unrest in society.